jail. Let us rip. Let it rip,
Welcome
bro.
to Chicago's notorious Cook County Jail. This place is home to just under 6,000 inmates, and officials estimate that roughly 95% of the men here are gang-affiliated with ties to Chicago's most powerful sets, like the Gangster Disciples, Black Peace Stones, Vice Lords, Black Disciples, and Latin Kings. But behind the barbed wire fences, the Cook County Jail in Chicago is doing something remarkable. You see, they have one of the largest program offerings of any jail in the United States. Inmates here can learn to do commercial welding, train rescue dogs, plant a garden, and even learn how to cook oven fire pizza under a high-level Italian chef.
See,
Now, no
I
inmates
fuck
here
with
are
that, bro.
forced to do this, yet well over 4,000 of them choose to participate. So join us today as you see inside one of the most infamous and innovative jails in the country. Folks, we're on our way to Cook County Jail, and right now we're in Little Village, and actually this corner that we're at, we'll flash back from a previous video, but we were here with the Latin Kings on Mexican Independence Day. This place gets really wild, and to me, I think about, one, how many of the guys did we interview in that video are we gonna see today in jail, and two, what is the recipe to change these neighborhoods? So we have the opportunity to step inside a very notorious place, famous in Chicago rap culture, and see what these inmates are up to. My impression is that this jail offers a lot more programming than the average jail around the country. They're trying some very innovative things, and we'll bring you guys inside.
No, I actually do like how they're
a
like
gardening program that we'll be seeing, that these guys are at work. But I think it's refreshing because we're talking about young, able-bodied men for the most part in here. And most jails, it feels like it's a purgatory where they don't get to be useful. And I think to a man, being useful is very important. So I'm curious to know, do they make money? Or how do the programs get funded? Is it taxpayer? Is it self-funded by the inmates? There's a lot of ways that this model can work. About 1 in 5 guys housed in Cook County Jail are here for attempted murder or for murder. So something to keep in mind as we walk in these doors. So all of the art you're gonna see today is done by the inmates. So you're gonna see some very, very cool murals, wall art, paintings, and I think
bro.
Everyone in here has a gift in them, and maybe they haven't used their talents wisely for society, but this shows redemption. This shows potential.
Redemption's on my mind when you think about me. Nah, real shit. I probably could.
Now, for obvious reasons, the inmates really like this one. I mean, when you haven't been outside in years, and this is all,
Chat, y'all want to see my art, bro?
all you get. I mean, people take their time when they walk by here.
I painted a Snoop Dogg faded as fuck.
How are you? What's up, fellas? Good to meet you. Inside Division 11, Italian chef Bruno Abate and Sheriff Tom Dart created Recipe for Change, a program that teaches inmates the art of high-end pizza making. Driven by a nudge from God, Chef Bruno created this program in order to offer the inmates a real chance at rehabilitation. Tell me what's going on over here.
Well, right now we're doing some pizzas right now. We're getting a delivery ready to take them to the people that buy pizzas. So we're just making them right now.
What's your role in this operation?
Well, me, I'm the one who be doing the doughs. You see this? I'm the one who get them ready so they can prepare them, put them in the oven, put them in the cart, and they're ready to go.
What charge are you facing?
I wonder if they get to eat it
I'm facing
after.
a discharge and a fine on.
And how long have you been here for?
Oh, I've been in Cook County for 8 months.
And then how long have you been in this program for?
I want to say about a good 4 months.
Tell me about it. What do you like about this?
Learn how to do pizza. You earn certificates where, we do pretty good,
How much do these pizzas go?
Because that gives people, like, they think, oh my gosh, bro, my life is really worth more than, what it has to be. Like, it doesn't have to be like that, bro. All you got to do is make some changes and feel inspired or, something that's eye-catching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, life doesn't have to be that, what's it called? That, difficult. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was trying to find a bigger word, but I couldn't.
Let's say you get a plain sausage, pepperoni, good $8.
How long have you been in this program for?
I've been in this program since August 10th, so I've been in this program for about 2 months.
So like how hard is it to get into the program for this?
It's not that hard, though. You gotta have some good behavior. You can't catch any tickets, no fighting. You just gotta be on your best behavior.
What are you up to right now?
Cut the pieces and 6 triangles. I'm born and raised in Chicago.
What part of Chicago are you from?
South Chicago.
Okay, what neighborhood or area?
Olive Gardens.
And what was childhood like?
Childhood, it was pretty decent. I grew up with my grandparents and everything, so it was pretty cool. I was raised in the suburbs, but you know, as I got older, it started getting like, you know, a little bad because I was starting hanging with like a different crowd of people.
Did you feel like where you grew up, like most young men gravitate towards the street stuff?
Yeah, yes, I think so.
What do you think the percentage is? Guys that chose street versus non-street where you grew up?
50-50.
The 50 that didn't choose, how did they avoid the peer pressure? What made them different, you think?
They wasn't followers, basically.
Do you think a father is a huge reason why someone might end up here or not in here?
Yes, sir.
So where was your dad in the picture?
My dad, he actually been incarcerated my whole life.
And what charge was he facing?
He was facing, I think it was armed robbery.
Of all things you can eat, this is the best meal probably?
Yes.
Were you much of a cook
Damn,
before
bro.
you came in here?
No, sir. No, sir.
Is that going to change when you get out?
Yes, sir.
If you could speak to younger kids right now, maybe middle school, high school boys out there, what advice would you give to them?
Stay in school. Don't be involved with no gangs. Just stay out the way. And please don't end up here because this is not the right place to be.
One thing that strikes me is the monotony of jail. To me, to have opportunities to actually do something productive is huge. And if we can get HVAC programs, contractors, there's a lot of construction jobs that I think this country needs. But how do we harness all this energy? There's so many people in here that I think have something.
No,
to
I know. I'm
contribute.
saying.
The question is,
I
how do you
want
get
some pizza
them to
right now,
choose?
bro.
And also, how do you give them opportunities in the first place where they can change their life?
I actually
But I'm
do
very
like
encouraged
a
by
little
what I see.
opportunity,
It's
bro.
really
Cause
cool to see.
I don't
Who
know,
do I order
bro.
a pizza from?
To really change, honestly, I feel like you need some inspiration. You need goals to asset to your life. Like if you don't have no goals, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna feel bad. You're gonna, do things that you probably shouldn't do, or you'll live with regret, bro. Like real shit. I feel like if you don't have goals, it gets bad. I feel like it's really important to set goals for yourself and to, because like anything that y'all want to do, I say this all the time, but I mean it. Like if there's anything y'all want to do, I promise y'all can do it. Anything's possible. Like right now, I'm trying to be a big social media influencer, and I'm not a big social media influencer, bro. I'm probably like right now I'm in the stage where people make fun of me for doing what I love, like dead ass. People look at me and they think I'm a joke. You feel me? I don't care. It doesn't affect me because I could give a shit what people have to say. But like other people, like that just it brings them down. So like if there's any haters, bro, just think about how successful if it goes through, how successful it is. And if y'all think about quitting, think about how close you are from the finish line, from the goal that you're finna accomplish, bro. You could be right there, you could be far away, but still, bro, it doesn't matter. Just keep going, keep pushing. You feel me? Like dead ass.
Okay.
Like
cool.
real shit.
I'll do cheese, mushroom, a green pepper, and then is this sausage?
Yeah, that's sausage.
Okay, a good amount of sausage, and then pepperoni. My stomach's starting to rumble too, so this is good timing. Okay, so 2-3 minutes at about 600 degrees, and this thing's ready to go.
Have you ever wanted to see your
Bro.
home from space? With this free satellite Earth.
It's alright, Chan. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll sit with you while you eat.
Any one of your buddies in here you want to get to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey, this is garlic powder.
Okay, here, let me mic you up, brother. What's your name?
Fabian.
Fabian? Your name? Devin? Come sit with me, fellas. Tell me about your life.
Man, I'm from the south side. I'm from the hundreds, like Roseland community. I actually used to be. I make the pizzas. It's just today I'm in the kitchen today.
No, I'm from the south suburbs myself.
And tell me what neighborhood is that?
Ain't that
Couch
what
Club
you're supposed to do when you make the
what
pizzas? You're
motivated you
supposed to be in
guys
the
get
kitchen.
into this program?
Trying to stay out of trouble. No, I was cooking in the world, so it helps me enhance my skills once I get back to the world.
What are your guys' plans when you get out of here?
I'm interested in getting into the culinary field.
It's definitely the culinary thing. This allowed me to expand my horizon and see like this shit's easy. It definitely allowed me to see that it's other opportunities instead of just doing the shit that I'm prior to.
Yeah, prior
What
to
do you
Recipe
think
for
got you
Change.
stuck doing the shit you were doing before?
It's the regularities in my life. So the things that I was seeing that were irregular I seen as regular. Watching the movies, the music videos,
TV.
I'm like, man, that's what I want. Until I get to right here, they don't amplify this part.
Yeah, they
don't
don't.
amplify the part that
It's
you
the
going to
hard part.
sell, you having to put your pin in and call and waiting for someone to accept a call or going to commissary and locking up in a cell. They don't amplify that part. That's the part that I be trying to explain to people like, that ain't it though.
Let's try a bite together and give it a little review.
I don't eat swine, so I had to pass, but appreciate you.
This is good pizza.
Yeah, it's very good pizza. Good quality.
I appreciate you, fellas.
All right.
This has been inside the culinary operation here. Hey, really good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. That pizza was great. Good luck out there, guys. Have a good day. Okay, now this is the.
See, people aren't really that,
Ooh,
like,
look
bro,
what you guys
people
are
aren't
working
bad,
on.
bro.
I'm a triplet. And
Like,
so,
just because they go to jail, bro, it doesn't mean they're bad guys. Or, like, bro, like, this is why, like, that ass people judge. People do a lot of judging, bro. And I'm being so for real. Not everybody, bro. If you stop judging books by its cover, bro, I'm so serious, bro. Like, that goes a long way. Like, that ass, when I talk to people, I talk to them like I've known them forever. Like, I feel like, yes, at some people, it gets a little uncomfortable for people because it's like they're antisocial or whatever. You feel me? But I'm still going to treat people like they're family because they are. Like, you know? And I'm not going to lie. God says to love everybody like they're your neighbor. And I do that shit. Like, I, for real, I treat everybody like, you feel me? Like, they're my neighbors. Like, I don't know. I just feel like when I show love, bro, it's going to come right back. And I believe that shit, like, for real.
when we would come home from art class, my brother and my sister would bring home theirs, and mine was always the shittiest. So that was why
They just
mom knew
needed
which one
someone
put
to
not
believe
the
in them
fridge.
and
But
give
this is
them
all
to
good
you.
work.
But it's more to that. Like you don't even need anybody to believe in you as long as you believe in yourself. Like, if you can see how easy it is to set your goal if you just go for it and just believe in yourself, like, yes, it's nice. It feels good to have other people believe in you, but it's way better if you believe in yourself. If you have no doubt in your mind that, yo, this is what I want to do, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, like, dead ass. If you know, but that, you know, saying something and doing it is two different things. You feel what I'm saying?
Here, some calligraphy going on over here. And what are you working on, brother? Ooh.
Tattoos. Oh,
I can see
painting.
this up at like a jazz bar or something. But look, what's really cool is you look around here. There's all sorts of different styles of art. That's kind of impressionist over there. Some Native American kind of art over here. So to me, this room is a good metaphor because I feel like for a lot of people in society, it's easy to write guys in here off, but then you just see what they're capable of, the beauty that's within your spirit. I believe every human has this, and then it could be art, it could be how you cook, it could be how you speak, but we all have something in us that,
Real shit.
if you look within, you can find it. And I think this is a testament to that. When you get out, DM me. It'd be cool to get a piece of your art in my house somewhere, okay? I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, okay? Good meeting you. Do you have any thoughts you want to share before we head out, brother? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think it's really important to put men to work. There's actually a book about that where when the unemployment rate reaches a certain level, that's when revolution happens. That's when really bad things in society happen. And I think we are creatures that are designed to sweat and to get after it. And the challenge is to find that thing in your life that you love enough to show up and want to work every day. When you're looking at like this AI wave coming and potentially having wide-scale unemployment, you're looking at a depressed economy where it's hard to find jobs and people turn to stuff like selling drugs or doing street stuff. Finding a way to put especially men to work so they can provide for their family, for their kids, and have that pride, have that purpose, I think is a really big part of the recipe that we need to think about as a country when we look at millions of people.
I 100%
incarcerated. So this has been a look inside the arts program that they have here, and now we're going into their gardening program. And here they also have a hydroponics program. It's Illinois, so I don't know what they are allowed to grow or not, but I'm interested to see. What's the most popular job or program people want to be in?
Recipe for Change and the music program are huge. So Division 11 has a lot of our programming.
I feel like this is pretty rare within the jail world. Most jails do not offer stuff like this.
It is, but the Cook County Jail's been kind of known for that forever. Like B.B. King played in the Cook County Jail in the 70s.
This is a movement I wish we could see across the country.
Damn it, bro. No advertising for you guys. Not on my stream. Not on my stream. Nah, but I like this, bro. Like, it definitely inspires me that not everybody's. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shows
I wish
people like
I
you
knew how
can
to
do
garden and
anything
could
you
spend
want.
more
Like, for
time
real.
gardening. So much of our food is poison. We need to win back our food from these disgusting corporations that just want to serve us poison all day. Good to see you, man.
Good. How's everything?
I'm good.
Enjoying it?
You look sharp. Folks, you should know that in most jails around the country, inmates are not allowed outside and they never experience direct sunlight. They sit in a pod all day and do nothing. But here in Chicago, Sheriff Tom Dart is pioneering what time behind bars can look like. Since taking over in 2006, he's aggressively added programs to transform jail from a warehouse where people rot away into a place where inmates can learn skills and actually choose to change their lives. Tell me what we got going on over here.
This is one of two of the farms that we have, and we've been running them for years, but what it is that we just keep expanding them. So it's been here, there used to be you can see the outlines of it, there used to be a softball field over there. It eventually just started expanding, and then jumped over to the other side of the compound too and put in basically farm number 2. And it's sort of the entire mindset. I just keep wanting to grow more. The more I can engage people, and this is an opportunity for them, and then it also brings in revenue to the jail too. And then the other big part of it is it humanizes people that are in custody, because a lot of like the sales we do for this are at very public events, farmers markets and things like that, and the detainees go to the farmers markets, they're working the booths in normal clothing, and it's really stark when you see the interaction between them and the public, that the public sees things differently.
Tom, you're a sheriff of one of the biggest jails in the country. Have you visited many other jails?
Yeah, more local than,
Because most places do not have anything like this.
No, they don't.
Our justice system, our incarceration methods in this country are kind of primitive.
That's the one thing, Tommy, that's blown me away. You know,
I definitely think that there should be more jails like this, bro. Like, give opportunities for people, because when you're in jail, bro, and you're just sitting in the cell doing daily shit, it doesn't really, like, yeah, the punishment is you don't get to see the outside world, yada, yada, yada. But, like, just think of it this way. Like, if people are really set on doing something because the jail gave them opportunity to see that, that's more of, like, a beneficial than it is, you know, just sitting in a cell doing yada, yada. You know, going to eat, work out, whatever you do, go back, sleep. Like, people aren't going to learn, bro. I feel like there's definitely visual learners who see, you know, the world in I can't do nothing. I'm not, you know, talented enough. I'm not good enough. And then they have opportunities to do this, and they're like, well, damn, I could really do this shit. Like, okay, I can't wait to get off. I can't wait to get out and look forward to doing something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
I think we're a quarter of the way through the 21st century. But most correctional settings really haven't changed much since the 1850s, 1860s, take your pick. How can we be so far along where we have computers in our pockets, you know, talk about flying to Mars? And once again, this doesn't have to be anything about like liberal, conservative. It's more like, you know, using your brain. You sit there and say, well, how is this helpful if we're not giving people skill sets?
Because people want to be useful.
Exactly.
In most jail and prison situations, you're just useless for as long as you're in there. But
and it speaks to what you just said, Tommy. It speaks to the fact all these type of programs, all of them have waiting lists. So it's not like, oh God, can we get someone to work this program? Every one of these ones you're talking about, we have waiting lists on them. We have lots of people wanting to do this.
I'm a fan of you, man. Yeah. Can you take us around?
Yeah.
Tell me what you guys are working on right now.
We weeding right now. We just weeding and raking right now, just, you know, getting this stuff up.
Yeah. What is it like working out here?
And then people work together. Cool, I like that, bro.
Get away from the deck, get a certificate.
Nobody gets this experience like we do.
Most guys don't even get to get in sunshine or work outside or touch grass. So I feel like this is a pretty cool thing that the rest of the country should take notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do when you get out of here?
I want to go back to work.
That same thing, go back to work, take care of my kids. You know, I got like 5 kids, so I got to work real hard.
He got busy, huh?
Yeah. Being in jail, it's an eye-opener for sure, though.
For sure.
It changes everything.
First time?
First time.
Nah, it's been a couple of times, but this is my longest, so I've been here for a year. I should be going home next month.
Repeat experiences, what are you learning each time?
Oh, this time, man, I learned, man, you feel me, to compress my anger, stay to myself, read books, work out.
Do you think that's something that you can take back and introduce to the guys when you get out?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Definitely group therapy. Like we in MHTC, so we having group therapy sessions. We talk. We have deck prayers with the brothers and stuff. So you know it's pretty cool. You know you get the chance to touch God within everybody.
If you were to go back and do anything different, or tell your younger self a lesson, what would you have said?
Make better decisions and, you know, stick with the program, get your education.
Is there anything almost surreal about being in jail? Like it almost doesn't feel like
this is
it's free. You can feel free. Right here, this the beach right here. You know we eat these sometimes. We water it, as you can see them. That's the water right there, the sprinkler right there. Got some red, white onions right here. You know, all this area right here. This whole thing right here is pretty much beets.
We just actually harvested yesterday, and they just took the harvested vegetables and fruits and stuff like that to the farmers market downtown. So they're selling that, and that's a part of the urban farming program.
How long did it take you guys to get into the program?
7, 8 months.
Took me about 5 months.
And once you were accepted, how did you feel?
I felt wonderful. Because at first I seen everybody else going to work. I'm like, man, I want to make some money too, because you know we get paid for this. We get paid $10 a day, so that's better than nothing, you know. Better than stressing our people out sending us money. You know, we can work hard and get it on our own.
And do it.
I think a lot of people that are
I like that.
repeat offenders tend to enjoy this lifestyle of living in the county. You know, I knew somebody that I grew up with, and he was in and out of jail, in and out of prison, and he enjoyed it. He enjoyed just the meals, being able to live free water and stuff like that. So I understand the aspect of it, but it's not a place where people could live.
Some of these guys I talk to are a little down. They're here, they're locked up, they're a little frustrated, but I guarantee if they get out and make the right moves, they can make something out of themselves that they're proud of, that they're happy with. But if they return to making the same decisions, well, I'll probably visit them here again.
We can live very rural, and yet we are connected to anybody like in the city.
That one dude, he had some hooping skills though. You could
You're
see
made for more than
he
a
was
classroom.
ball
You're
handling,
made for
bro.
real world experience.
So we've got a good taste so far of some of the programs that are offered, but just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to come back for another day, and I'm excited for what we're going to show you. So stay tuned. You're about to see day 2 inside of Cook County Jail, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode. Going to jail is not fun, but you know what it is? Checking out the #1 live stream shopping app, Whatnot. It's a shopping app where you can buy things ranging from Pokemon cards, electronics, meat, candy,
I actually used to sell.
collectibles, and
I used to sell on Whatnot,
and stick
bro.
around, because shortly I'm going to tell you how they're giving away 20 Nintendo Switch 2s. Yes! In fact, let me show you how this works. Let's jump into a live auction, and I'll show you the categories you can get into. Now, me personally, I'm looking for OG Pokemon cards so I can buy them and share with my son the nostalgia of my childhood. Pokemon cards secured. What do we want next? Which one do you want to click on, Ben? Ooh, beef jerky.
All right, 25% off, 30 seconds.
Okay,
Here we go.
I just put a
If
bid,
you
Ben.
were trying, there you go, Tommy.
Bacon beef jerky. Now, if you want to get on this, use my link below or click this QR code right here, and you can get $15 off your first purchase. And with that $15 off, the beef jerky I just bought would have been only about 23 bucks. And to enter the giveaway for 20 Nintendo Switch 2s, sign up for Whatnot and make are pretty much all dedicated towards programming, which is rare for jails. To have any extra space just for programming is a luxury. We're going to be talking about mental health. We're going to be working with shelter dogs. We're going to be talking about welding. So they're coming in on the chain gang right now.
They can weld in here too?
We can't film until we're all signed off and ready to go, but I can just tell you what I'm seeing. I've already exchanged some smiles with guys, but they're attached, walking through, getting transported. Good to see you, man. How are you? Good. Do you have enough space that everyone could join if they wanted to?
Yeah, see, that's the thing it's not disappointing, it's just the reality of life. No one in this facility has to do any programming. I mean, I can't force someone to do it. So if someone comes in here, and many times this occurs, they just want to be in their cell, get fed, go to court, then we can't do anything about it. 1/3 does not participate in the program.
So about 5,500, 6,000 inmates. 2/3 are in programs, 1/3 is not.
Oh, we can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
is there a goal
yes,
that you
bro.
want to accomplish?
People
when
can do
everything's said and
music in
done,
here
either,
too.
Let's say at the end of this year or at the end of your stay as sheriff.
For people to realize that we took this in a direction that has expected results. You know what I mean? That I didn't just get into an office and it's like, let's get through today, let's get through tomorrow, when's my pension kick, and that type of stuff, as opposed to sitting there saying, the public would expect us to look at real live data with the notion of, with that, and with the opportunities that you have presented here, that we carved away certain areas where we can make it better for their communities.
Yeah. What do you make of the mindset
Absolutely.
of the guys that don't want to participate?
You know, it's tricky, but it's so funny. I mean, that number is, so it's about a little under, about 70% participate in programs. So like the 30 that doesn't, we still stay at it. As they're staying with us, we still keep going. We have them like flagged. And so we have social service workers who still are going to their cells at different points in the coming months to try to pitch them again.
Good to meet you. How are you?
Starting right here, right now. We choose to make the necessary change.
Chat's awfully quiet tonight. Nah, it definitely is, bro. It's more interacting, but I feel like when I do reviews and stuff, like reactions, people don't want to stick around. But I mean, it's all right. I mean, you know, the real people will stay, you feel me?
To be successful, productive members of our community, we will no longer people ever think of us. We are a community men and strive for a new way of life. Change is all on the opposite. This change must be forever. Just for the day? Just for the day. I will let go. I will let go. Just for the day? Just for the day. Just for the day.
Tell me about that creed and how that forms the thoughts for the day.
Man, that's a different feeling, man. It took me a little minute to learn it, but once you get it down, it's like swimming. Like being in a pool of water, man. You go love it.
It's magical when your thinking evolves and changes, isn't it?
Man, that's the best thing about it, though.
So our beginning is always a check-in. Let's get us a group circle going.
I like these, bro.
In this classroom, inmates cover mental
Yeah,
health
I
and
feel you.
accountability.
Everyone's
Ms. Johnson
tired.
leads a
Yeah,
program
probably.
that teaches these men to question the
This is
old
true.
thought patterns that landed them in jail.
And one
take
day
real
I'll have enough.
responsibility.
One day I'll have enough viewers to where, you know, it won't be so quiet. But like, I just gotta get to that point first. You know, one day, I just gotta wait. I just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying?
For their future.
I'm like a strong 8. My word is change. If I could just go back and just change what I did so I wouldn't be in this place where I'm at now, and I take accountability for my actions. Actions that I left my family behind, that they out there struggling, that I can't provide for them right now.
My name Darius. I'm feeling like a 9. My word is determined. I want to be held accountable for letting my kids down.
My name is Mr. Clinton. I'm a 10. I'm feeling great. I woke up today. My word for the day is hopefulness, and I want to be held accountable for my thinking.
My name is Moses. I feel like an 8 today. My word for the day
Thank you, Ruby.
is
Thank you.
accountability. And I want to hold myself accountable for my process thinking.
I want to talk about loyalty. From your perspective, what is loyalty?
Loyalty is sticking with something by any means.
How many of you are loyal? The lies you tell.
I feel like loyal.
2 absolutes. Can we agree to 2 more things? You can't teach what you don't know. You can't give what you ain't got. Can we agree to that?
Ms. Johnson let me take the floor, so I stepped to the front to see how these guys would respond to some hard-hitting questions I had for them. The first thing I want to figure out is, raise your hand if you grew up in a neighborhood where you felt like it was unsafe a lot of the time.
What if you could make a song using only
That's
your
a
voice?
great question,
Let's start with the
low-key.
drum.
That is a great question.
Can everyone raise their hand that came from a 2-parent household? Okay. Can everyone raise their hand that said their dad was involved in their life? Raise your hand if you completed middle school. Raise your hand if you completed high school. And raise your hand if you went to college. There's a lot of ways to make money. What were some of the ways you were exposed to as a kid?
Everybody I was around was drug dealers, I ain't gonna lie. So,
And was the guy selling drugs, was he the man in your neighborhood?
he was the man, he was the bully, all type. He threw the parties, they threw the, they kind of ran the neighborhood in a way.
Like you could walk outside and you can see a person on the corner doing the same thing, but you can take that to like, no, I ain't trying to be out there with them. I can go work this 9 to 5 every day and still get what he get, probably in more days, but in an honest way. It still look like, all right, you can't find what you doing on W-2s, I can.
Raise your hand if at some point in your life you were part of a gang. And I'm curious, would you say there's any genuine benefits that came from being involved in that?
I feel like it came with protection. I'm not hiding from the guys. I'm with them. Like I'm not doing the crazy things they do, but they still respect me because I got out of it and became a better person.
One of the big problems about jails and prisons around the country is that people, they reoffend, they reoffend, they reoffend. What do you guys think is the formula, the recipe to stop people from reoffending?
I think it's changing the environment, using your mind, and basically brainwashing yourself from everything you was taught, and putting your mind to doing something different, positive, like starting a business.
So by changing your environment, do you guys feel like you can't move back where you came from? You have to completely change?
No, you gotta move. Sometimes you gotta move, because if you're still in that environment, you're still around them things. One day, like, it's some of them things that's still around you could trigger you to go back to what you was doing.
By show of hands, who's 100% sure that when they leave, they're gonna go get a legitimate legal paper job?
Me. I got a job at Chicago Food Depository. I'm a picker and packer already. And I got a plan that I'm finna get my truckers like CDLs through the company. And I'm gonna be a delivery truck driver, driving the food to a company, which is a lot of money for me.
Once I get out, I'm finna get into the real estate business, get my CDL license, start my trucking company.
I got a 6-month goal when I touch down. I got a 6-month goal that I gotta reach as this to give me a job and get an apartment. But my first job I want to do is go work at Ford Motor Company.
I got a clothing line, then I sell cars for a living.
I'm gonna go back to doing my touring, get my touring business back going, and I'm a real estate investor. I flipped a couple properties, so I'm gonna get back into that, and I'm gonna build my portfolio and start renting out properties, start holding on to a lot.
I was just working at Ford for 2.5 years, so I'm going back to get my job there if I make it up out of this.
The job I'm gonna be looking for is basically self-work. I'm gonna try to open my own LLC, get the truck company, ice cream truck going, food truck going, and just work for self.
There's a lot of guys right now, youngins that have grown up, they're kind of the Chicago drill culture. They think the coolest guy they know is carrying around a switch and shooting people. What advice would you have for that kid right now if you could reach him?
It's too much killing going around. It's too many innocent people, too many kids getting hit with these guns.
Bro.
A switch is not accurate. So you shooting and that switch is glitching, it's hitting everybody in the sight. Once you squeeze that trigger and you get yourself arrested, you looking at football numbers. There's no coming back from that. You're gonna see where your homies at. You're gonna see where they at. You're gonna be like, man, send me this, send me that, and they ain't gonna be there for you. Only person that might be there for you is your parents, if they still here.
All right, guys, we're about to walk into Tales of Redemption, which is one of the most famous programs offered in Cook County. The inmates here get to work with rescue dogs, and we're gonna see what that looks like. Oh, so these end up going to kids, so they train these dogs, I believe, to where new families can...
And there is actually a lot of people I know that think like that too. Like, it's cool to have guns and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just feel like there's more to life than that stuff, bro. Like, I'm gonna be 100%. I don't know, man. I just, there is the kill rate, how much people get killed a day is, insane. It's went up for years. Like, every year it goes up. You feel me? I just feel like, bro, there's gotta be a stop to it, bro. Like, we gotta stop, instead of going against each other, we gotta do it together, bro. Like I'm not even like, bro. Like, and other thing, bro, like, we're all human, bro. It doesn't matter about the race. It doesn't matter about, who they are, what they do, bro. We all need to come together, bro. We're all humans. We are all perfectly, and, we're perfectly made by God, bro. And we all need to just, come together, help each other out. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know.
Take them on. I think that's pretty sweet. Tough exterior, but if you show them love, they'll be loyal for the rest of your life.
Un paso para atrás, step back.
Inside this program, inmates put rescue dogs through their paces to get them adoption ready for families on the outside. One fascinating detail I observed is every single one of these guys spoke exclusively in Spanish. Grande perros necesitan comer.
Could you walk us through what's going on right now?
So a few times a day, we're gonna bring the dogs out and work on formal obedience that's gonna be necessary when these dogs move on to what we expect is gonna be their role as therapy dogs for different municipal police agencies throughout the state. This is important for them to learn to work as a group and focus and avoid some of the distractions.
Freedom boys! Freedom boys! Freedom boys, man! We all the fun back, man. Hey, Tommy, shout out to the Kill Boys, man. Shout out to the Kill Boys of Milwaukee, man. Tommy, we got an interview with you, Malay and Brielle.
So the mental health guys are heading out to the next part of their day, and now we're going to a program I'm very excited to see, the welding program. I think blue collar work should be done at jails and prisons across the country. It's what we need in our labor force. We have crumbling infrastructure, we have an aging out workforce, so we need young guys to come in, step in, build America, build our housing stock, build our roads, and etc. And so I'm excited to see what they got going on in this welding class here. To all the taxpayers out there, I'm curious, what do you think jail experience should be like, or what do you want to pay for? Do you want a jail that offers a lot of programs, education, opportunities to improve? Or, hey, this is a punishment, man. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be minimal to what you're allowed to do. I don't want to spend any extra money on it. I'm curious to hear what the taxpayer opinion is in the comment section.
I've always thought it was good to give people who struggle with bad situations dogs who have been labeled aggressive and let them help each other. Yeah, absolutely. Nah, I think it's very beneficial for sure. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I think that is very, honestly, yeah, I agree.
Say hello
and
to
then there's a
Butterfly
fucking ad,
now.
bro. There's an ad, bro.
To your cat's body. Wet food or dry food? It's the question I've heard from cat parents for more than 50 years, and the real answer almost always catches them off guard. Wet food contains more moisture to...
Good to meet you, Kurt.
Good to meet you.
Tell me what's going on over here.
We are training some welders, man.
Yeah?
So we got going on. We got 7 guys doing their stuff. Come on in, check it out.
Check it out. Sorry, Chad.
Good to meet you, man. What's your name?
My name's Jay.
Tell us what's happening in here.
We're just laying down basic beads, training, basically.
How long you been doing this?
5 weeks now.
Okay. What do you think about it?
It's fun. Very fun.
Do you see yourself doing this on the outside?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so what are we working on right now?
Right now, we're grinding out our plates so it can be clean for us to be able to weld on top of it.
Okay. How long you guys been doing this for?
5 weeks.
5 weeks?
We got 1 more week to graduate.
Okay, and of all the programs you could have chosen here, what made you choose this?
It's a good trade, you know what I'm saying? You make good money in the world.
See, people, they sound inspired, bro, like for real.
She makes this shiny right here instead of rough, cleans it up a little bit. And then clean the sides up. After we do this, we do the bench test. See if it's cracking out. If it breaks, you fail. If it doesn't break, you pass. It's a lot getting into this program. It's like, you know, it's multiple programs, but welding is one of the hardest ones to get in. Because it's a trade, so it's like, it helps you out. So it's, I like the person. I like the person.
So is this a competitive one to get into?
Yeah.
A lot of guys are trying to get in.
It's a lot of people who try to get into the program, sign up for the program, over 1,000 some people who want to get a specific program. It's like a list they go through. It's like a look of a draw.
How do you feel about Chicago and Cook County knowing that there's programs like this?
I feel like it's a good thing. It helps us out on the outside when we do get out.
This is my first time ever being locked up, so my experience is a little different. I'm not from Indianapolis, you know what I'm saying? So coming down here, first time in jail, been for a year, it was like, I've been trying to get in programs, just like I said, there's a lot of people waiting on the list. I've been waiting on a specific program for like 4 or 5 months. And out of nowhere, they just came to see me. But it's a lot of good programs around the county that can help people with good time, going home. Some we got work programs, everything.
Has it been bad enough or uncomfortable enough of an experience where like I'm never coming back no matter what?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was in a whole other side of the building. You were in the good part.
Man, you
across the street.
in the good part of
6 and 9 it's rough. I started off in 11, a couple blocks away. Then I went to 6, and it was like it's all young people.
The guys that are really out there doing it.
So, but yeah, it was pretty easy because I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? So I fit right in with the crowd. It's pretty rough though. If you ain't a certain type of person, it's gonna be hard for you.
Everybody together over here because nobody want to mess this up. It's like, so over there, you know, it's like some people they know they not going home. Like some people know they in there for a little minute, so they find some stuff. So it's like they don't tell.
Some people might be saying like, oh, you're not really in the worst part of Cook County Jail. Well, yes, they're showing us their programming, but I'm going to try and convince the team if they can let me into the most dangerous parts so I can do a piece on that as well. I think it would be interesting. But gentlemen, without further ado, let's see some of this in action, okay?
Me only 18, 19, I'm 20. Learning something like this and being able to do something like this, we'll be rich by the time we 50, 60, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 50. By the time we like 30, give us like 10 years.
10 years, we're gonna be. Oh yeah.
Welding's a good job, and one of the big challenges for inmates is finding a good job outside of here. Are welding companies hiring right now?
Absolutely.
And what do you think?
Opportunities out there all over the place.
And what do you think they can get for a starting hourly rate in Chicago?
Probably 20, 25 bucks an hour.
Solid.
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah. But it's giving them a second chance, you know? Welding makes great careers for these guys because some, you know, have a problem communicating with people. But when you're under the hood, there's no communicating.
This is a whole nother hood, huh?
You got it.
We got our professor right here. Professor Bowers right here. He's stepping in with y'all. Yeah, hey, they really been doing a good job, especially at this young age, retaining the information, applying themselves, laying down the groundwork, doing the school book work. They running through that, so I'm really proud of these young guys. I do think it's going to be a 100% turnaround, no recidivism rate or nothing like that. So I'm proud of these guys. I'm Mr. Bowers, and keep going, y'all. Do y'all thing, man.
Let's say you were able to talk to your 16-year-old self. What would you say to him?
Over 4 years ago?
Calm down. Sit down. It's not worth it. In here, it's not worth it. It's not cool. It's not worth it.
Get a job.
Man, get a job. Hang around the right crowd.
Change it, for sure.
Change your ways.
Once these guys go through a 6-week program, then they have a training certificate they can walk out with.
Correct.
What you're teaching these guys is giving a lot of them a second chance. How does
Absolutely.
that feel?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. I've been doing this for a long time, and I love seeing this happen every time. You know, I'm thankful, I'm blessed that I get to do this work. You know, I'm giving back, and it's my job.
All right, folks, that was a look inside the programming they have in Chicago's Cook County Jail. I'm very encouraged and excited about what I see because most jails I go to are depressing, but this place has second chances, opportunity. The welding place is behind me. Guys can leave here, have a job that puts food on the table for themselves and their family, and that's what this is all about. That's what gets me going. So thank you for joining me. If you want some of the merch we got in the